Okay. Now we're not gonna learn not only how to write, show how many are there, but also how to write it in words. Okay, ready? Help me count first. Well, I can hear you, but you can repeat it, okay? How many counters do I have there? 1. There you go. That is telling me what number am I gonna write. That's 1 from top to the bottom. 1, 1, 1, and you need to repeat it as you're drawing it. 1, 1, 1. Okay, now we're gonna practice how to write the number. Ready? For this, we also need to follow the dotted line. See? 1, O, and an E. 1. Okay. Ready for the second? Let's find out what number is this. How many counters do I have there? 1. And remember, when you're counting, you always have to touch every item. 1, 2. Okay. Now the number 2, you need to follow the line starting from top to the bottom. A little curve and back. Like a loop, from top, a loop, slide down and back. This is a number 2. 2. Do you hear how am I practicing saying it? 2. As you write it, you need to practice saying it. 2. Now the word. Ready? Oh. 2. Okay. Do you need a minute to finish this? Or you already done it? Okay. If you didn't finish, it's fine. You can finish it later, okay? Let's go to the next page. Let me clear this one first. There you go. Okay. Okay. For this, we need to count the cubes. Then say the number with your words, and then we trace the number. Okay? Let's count and tell how many are there. Here is, remember that you can help me to count even if I can hear you. 1. Let me do this so I can have some color. 1. Okay. 1 from top to the bottom and stop at the line. 1, 1. Did you see how I didn't pass the line? I stop on the line on the top and stop on the line on the bottom. 1, 1, 1. Okay, now let's count the other cubes. How many cubes are there? I need to touch them. 1, 2. Now number 2, we start on the top like a little loop, slide down and back. 2, 2, 2. Always start on the top. Number 2, 2, 2. Okay. Now we need to count how many bottle paints are there. I need to touch them to make sure I'm doing it right. 1. How does 1 look like? 1 from top to the bottom and stop at the line. Okay, now let's count the paintbrushes. 1, 2. Okay, now the number 2. The 2 has to go like a loop starting from the top, slide down and back. Okay, okay. Then in your book, I'm gonna show you. You don't have to do this page right now, but we're gonna go to the page 25. See, that's a page where you can practice to count how many items are there and write the number by yourself. For page 22, you can draw and show what you know about the numbers 1 and 2. So first you're gonna write the number, and then you're gonna show how many items are there for that number. Okay, next page. Same thing, this is practice at your home whenever you have time. That's 1 tiger from top to the bottom, number 1. 1, 2 squirrels, you're gonna write it, okay? See page 24. You're gonna count and write the number and show the number with pictures, okay? Page 25, we're here, okay? Today, we're gonna learn 2 new numbers. We already know 1 and 2. Now, we're gonna start to model and count the number 3 and 4. Okay, ready? Is everybody on page 25? Okay, for this page, we need to place a number, a counter on each object of the set. Remember, the set is like a group. And as we count, we need to put a mark on it, like a little dot. I'll show you. For this, and you need to show that you are putting a dot or a little mark as you counting, okay? Like this, I'm gonna count the first row, the first group. So I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. Now we need to counter and move the counter to the 5 squares. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we know that we count 1, 2, 3 little horses. How many counters do I need to draw on the 5 counter? Okay. It needs to be the same amount, remember. So if I have 1, 2, 3 little horses, I need to draw 3 counters. Make sure I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's for number 3. Same thing. We need to show that we're counting by showing the mark on the horses. It looks like a horse to me again. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. That way I'm making sure I'm not passing the number. I'm not letting any out of the counter. So I'm pointing, I'm touching every object. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna draw the counters for that number. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. We're showing the same amount. It means the same thing. 3 horses, 3 counters. Okay, and ready? Even if I can hear you, you can help me count with your voice. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There's 3 horses. And now I'm gonna trace my number 3. From top to the bottom, a loop, stop on the dotted line, and do another loop. There you go. Now I need to draw the counters. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm always stopping like for 5 seconds so you can finish and we can go to the next one. Because for the next page, you're gonna have to practice by yourself. I'm gonna give you time for yourselves. Okay, now let's count the turtles. I do my mark so I didn't miss any. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now number 4, we need to start from top to the dotted line, move back, lift our pencil, and start from top to the bottom line. Okay, now the counters. That's 4 turtles, number 4. Now the counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we are ready. Let's check the next page. So that's the one you need to practice by yourself. Okay, in the page 27, you see the number, you're gonna trace it, and then you're gonna show me the counters for the number. Okay?